I have a condition called functional neurological disorder, FND. In simple terms, FND is a problem with the nervous system that affects how the brain sends and receives signals from the body. This causes some very fun symptoms such as muscle spasms, seizures, fainting episodes, speech and mobility issues, and episodes of paralysis. The paralysis thing happens because my brain will cut off connection to parts of my body for some period of time, causing a complete loss of sensation and movement. This usually lasts about a day or two. When I was 13 years old, I had a really bad seizure, and when I came to, I couldn't move or feel my legs. This happened before, and I had an FND diagnosis at this point, so I wasn't too worried. But after 3 days with no changes, my mom took me to the hospital. After being admitted, a psychiatrist came to see me. Functional neurological disorder is in this weird gray zone between neurology and psychiatry. So, I usually end up seeing both departments if I go to the hospital. And this woman had clearly never read my file and had no idea whatsoever why I was there. Her first question was why I was in a wheelchair. And after I explain my situation, she looks me dead in the fucking eyes and goes, I'm not buying it. I tell her that I am literally diagnosed with this condition, and if she wants to accuse me of faking it, she can get out. She then apologizes, and I decide to let it go because I just don't want to wait for another doctor, and she pulls up a chair and sits across from me. She asks some questions about me, and we start having a conversation. After a few minutes, she suddenly jumps up out of her seat, lunges at me, grabs my arms, and tries to pull me out of my wheelchair. I immediately fall on my ass because, I can't, move my legs, let alone stand on them, and my mom yells at her and asks her what the hell she was doing. Her excuse? I just wanted to see if they were telling the truth. They seemed like they were faking. She then refuses to leave the room because she needs to finish her assessment, and she then spends the next hour asking incredibly intrusive questions about my life, and then getting mad at me because I don't want to share the details of my very traumatic childhood to a person I met maybe 15 minutes ago. I don't even remember her name anymore, but I still get angry when I think about her. If she's reading this or listening to this, screw you. You should not be practicing medicine